start saving your orbs. This is the video that I make around this time of year because if you're a new player, you might not know this. If you're a returning player, you might not remember this or know this. And some people might just completely forget about it as well. And that is, we are approaching two really good banners. It's a few months away, about 2.5 months away at this point. And it is called Poll Selection and the End of Year banner. We don't know specifically what we're going to get for October and November's end of the month. Could be good, could be bad. We don't know for sure. I'm wondering if we're going to be getting more 2-character banners between now and the end of the year. Because we got this one right here, and the upcoming banner is a 2-character banner. That's 2 back-to-back ones, and then you got this mid-month banner. It's another 2-character banner. I believe for this year already, we got 5 2-character banners. So I am curious on if we're going to be getting more between now and then, because if you do, that's potentially less orbs. For every 2-character banner they do, that's 125 less orbs you get. New orb sources. If you have all the filler, all the extra things, that's 125 less orbs. And if you get what happened here back to back and you summon on both banners, that's 250 less orbs from here. So do keep that in mind when you also summon on 2-character banners, that there's less chances at getting a new character. Anywho, so I'm not going to comment too much on what we're going to get for end of October, end of November, although it's probably going to be worth summoning on. That's usually how end of the month banners are. Usually there's at least 1 or 2 characters that are worth summoning for on those banners. But end of the year, that's when it really picks up. That's like the second best time of the year, typically for Bleach Brave Souls on summoning for banners. The main best is when the anniversary characters release, so like 8th anniversary White and 8th anniversary Ichigo, and then the round 2, which in this year was 1,000-year Blood War banner with Yamamoto, Retsu, and Chujiro. So once we get to, I would say, December, maybe even mid to late November, we're going to start seeing trap banners. Lots and lots of trap banners. Banners that are going to tempt you to summon for them in the lead up to December. And December, you're going to see more trap banners, and mid-month is probably going to be a 2-character seasonal limited Christmas banner. Like it has been the last 2 years with, this Yoruichi and Halibel, and the year before that was, where are you? Christmas, Nini, and Noel. So if you go up here, probably going to expect that again. And then around December 25th, you're going to get Poll Selection releasing. And that is where you get the best characters, premium and seasonal characters of the year. They're not going to be new. They're going to be older characters, but they're basically like, they'll take like 8th anniversary. Well, they won't, but people will vote in 8th anniversary Ichigo, 8th anniversary White, maybe a couple of these swimsuit characters, or maybe all 3 of these swimsuit characters because they're farming units, or people really like the character. There's a variety of reasons why people vote for them. They're not going to include like these Burn the Witch seasonal collab banners. Those are limited, aren't going to include them. Safwi, they're not going to include them. 1,000-year Blood War, they're not going to include them. Camp Fear and World, nope. Movie characters, nope. It's only going to be characters that released within a certain period of time. They'll have usually the time period of when they released on which you can vote. And you're going to have some really good characters. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this Tenza Segetsu makes it in there, if this Ichigo makes it in there. So you have quite a few really good characters that are probably going to be on there. And it's a 12-character banner instead of a typical 9. So, yeah, going, a little bit deep on that banner would be something a lot of people will want to do. I'm only going to go to the guaranteed unless they decide to change it. If they change poll selection to where, it's like a guaranteed 5-star character every like 5 steps, or if they do how they do with mid month where it's like every 3, and then of course on the 10th step, what are they going to do then? Because there is no technically new characters in there, so they wouldn't probably be able to do that there unless they tweak that a bit. So if the more likely option is they're going to stick with how they typically do it, which is step 1 to 6, 6 being the guaranteed step 1 being free, and then step 7 is a repeating step that does not guarantee you any more 5 stars. So you could go 1,000 orbs, 2,000 orbs, 5,000 orbs, and theoretically get 4 stars every multi. It's unlikely, but that's possible. So you got to keep that in mind as well when you're summoning on that. But going to at least the guaranteed step on both the singles and the multis are the best way to go on those kinds of banners. Even me, I'm missing white. I'm missing some, I'm missing these. If these 2 characters end up being there, that's be 3 more characters. 1, 2, 3 that I'm missing. If this Ichigo ends up being in it, that's 4 characters that are in there. If this character, because I believe, I don't think it's a crossover with Safui or anything like that. So if she ends up being there, I'm not sure how good she is, but let's say she's good enough and somehow gets on that banner, that's 5. Or if they put this Ishin in there, that's 5. So yeah, I'm not sure. I do think this Tenza Sengetsu is going to be in there. So that would be a dupe character, but getting dupes on this one wouldn't that necessarily be that bad. He's already 2 out of 5. If I get him 3 or 4 or 5 out of 5, he's going to be a really good farming unit. If we take a look, he's a potion, super potion, droplet character. So yeah, that wouldn't be that bad of a character to get 5 out of 5 if you're farming certain types of content that you get those drops on. So overall, that's just poll selection. End of the year, let's take a look at what the last few end of the year banners have been, so you can get a general idea of how good they are. Last year, or the recent end of year banner was this Toshiro, Kaname, Sajin. He was probably the weaker one when it comes to, since he's a brave battle character, he's a farming character. I don't remember what he specialized in. Like what is plus 5 potion, super potion, and droplet. Okay. And this guy was your where is he? Where the hell? Oh, here we go. This guy was just your overall strong character. If you look down here, he has a lot of things going from Marauder, SP boost 80% when inflicting a status ailment, Debilitator +5, Bombardment and Frenzy +1, Shared Complete status immunity. He had Gauge, Heal, and Strong Attack Recharge 30%, Full Stamina damage boost, Full Stamina only increased Strong Attack damage +40%. He had Berserker +100% with the Gauge effect, decreased damage taken by 50%. So yeah, he was a pretty powerful character on release. And if we scroll down, go to the previous year. Where are you? This character is a brave battle character. This is a 2-character banner. This character was pretty one of the fastest autoing characters in the game because she had strong attack and recharge -12% as her soul trait, but she also had full stamina, only reduced strong attack cooldown +6%, and her 3rd strong attack healed. So if you equipped her with a bunch of strong attack recharge characters, these 2 would basically be constantly firing off. So she would go through it fairly quickly. If we look down here, she had Marauder, weakened defense, Debilitator +5 seconds, Frenzy +2. That's actually pretty big. Havoc 20%, full stamina damage boost of 20%, which is also big because if she's always at full health, she's getting the faster recharge by 6% and the extra 20% damage. And if you give her Link Slot, with a further full stamina damage boost, it begins to add up. So they're probably going to be a good end of the year banner. Maybe we get another Kenpachi. I'm not sure when they're going to do 1,000-year Blood War Kenpachi, but maybe he's hype enough that they put him as end of the year for the end of the year banner, and maybe they'll throw someone else. And maybe for October or November, end of the month, they do a full Ichigo banner, full hollow Ichigo 4th anniversary remake, Mugetsu, and there was another character that someone said for Ichigo, like a different variation. I was like, oh yeah, actually that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, they could end up doing that, and that would be a pretty hype banner. For a premium banner, that would probably be hype enough for me to summon on, because I really like Full Hollow Ichigo. I really like Mugetsu. So character designs definitely would, they would have to do something else not related to those two characters. Actually, no, I take that back. If they made the characters really bad and they put them as like a mid-month banner for some reason and made them not as good, that might be enough to make me not summon for them. But if they're very good, if the banner itself is not absolutely garbage, or if they don't do some ridiculous thing, it'd be very unlikely for me not to summon on that premium banner. Just because, it's the same reason why I'm going to do 3 steps on this mid-month. It's because they put a character in there that I've been wanting a remake, and I even made a video a few months ago at this point. I think around the anniversary, maybe a little bit after anniversary, talking about I would like to see certain Halloween characters come back, like certain remakes, and one of them happens to be the Halloween Toshiro that we just got. So gonna definitely be going 3 steps on there. If I don't get him, I'm just gonna summon, wait for him to become filler in one of the banners that he'll inevitably become filler on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So TLDR, you got end of October banner, end of November banner, leading up. Probably going to have some good characters there, so you're probably going to want to go at least 5 steps, unless maybe discount multis to 5 steps. That would probably be the typical range. Maybe more if it's your favorite character or whatnot. So you're going to want to have orbs for that. But poll selection is going to be end of the year, which is going to have the best premium and seasonal characters that are not limited. So no Burn the Witch, no Camp Fear and World, no Safui, no 1,000-Year Blood War, no movie characters. Just premium and seasonals that happened recently. So you're going to get some pretty good characters like 8th Anniversary Ichigo and White as an example. And then you have the end of the year banner, which is also probably around the second best time of the year to summon 4 characters, and having at least several thousand orbs for that time period is going to be smart. Anywho, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. What the heck? Oh. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.